US to earn shares. And he's also a legacy owner in the business, which means there's lifetime income here available to him. So there's a lot of accolades that go along with it, but dig in, understand who you're learning from, and then take a lot of what is being taught and then go apply it. Don't become a professional student, go apply it. And that's what I've been doing. And I know I'll quickly just share. Erik brought me out one night in front of my team, in front of about 20 people on a Friday night call. He had me open up my back office and we looked, and it was something so simple. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. But he said, Derek, you're recruiting, but your team's not. And for some reason, that resonated, and we have just changed the whole dynamics of what we're doing. So, anyway, bigger goals, bigger dreams. And this gentleman here is a huge part of that. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and pass to this gentleman. I believe he is still married to only one wife. We're going to hope that
I made
for
it
his
through the
sake and
weekend.
his
Yes, sir.
safety to keep him insurable. And Mr. Erik Robinson, if we could have you take it over, sir, we would greatly appreciate it.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, yes. Woo! Thank you, Derek, for that amazing introduction. Thank you for everything you're doing. Woo! I'm excited. I don't know about y'all. It is Money Day, right? Some people say Columbus discovered America. It doesn't matter. We discovered this. I discovered this industry. I didn't find it. I finally discovered it, and man, I'm excited. I'm excited about the life insurance space. I'm glad and happy to say I'm a life insurance agent. Anybody else? Let me say, yeah.
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 Yes.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
let's go. We can see everybody thought say the life insurance agents, those insurance agents, they boring, they dull, right? I can't do boring. I can't do dull. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a Ginsu. I got to be sharp, baby. Listen, I got my family here. I got my daughter. She's downstairs. She's watching on YouTube. She's an agent. My son, and if anybody knew my daughter, y'all don't know, Erica Marie, whoo, that young lady there. She don't do boring. She don't do boring. If she showed you her resume, it ain't nothing boring about it, right? And then so to become an agent, hold on. And anybody know my son Zay, they're not like me. Me and Dr. Mary kind of like the more casual, conservative people, right? You would think, the 2 kids and a picket fence, and even though we got 3 and no picket fence. But that's the people, we're that person, right? But Zay, Coach Zay, oh man, come on. It's so if for him to be an insurance agent says this is something about this industry. Are y'all with me? For y'all, some of y'all, I know some of y'all, Derek the Marinepreneur, come on, man. A Marine, former Marine, decorated combat veteran over here. Are y'all kidding me? Uncle Jock, a musician? Are y'all kidding? Go-go musician, a percussionist, crushing it in a life insurance agent? Y'all, we're changing the game. I don't know if y'all are feeling the energy. Are y'all with me?
Yeah.
We're changing the game. And Takesha talked about this. This is the #1 meetup on the planet. I'm telling you right now, Kamal said it. He said, man, I've built multiple 7-figure business. This is the #1 daily meetup on the planet for entrepreneurs. Can't find another better place. But Takesha, you talked about being close to the fire, right? Here's the thing. Do y'all realize the same wind will blow out a candle, but it will also spread a wildfire? Wind can blow out a candle, but the same wind can also spread a wildfire. So, Erik, what does that mean? I heard the saying the other day, and I started thinking about it. So what does that mean? You got to choose to be a candle or a wildfire, right? Because the wind is going to blow. If you're just a little candle, it's going to blow you out, and you're out of the business. You're out of the game. One situation knocks you out the box. But if you're a wildfire, woo! Those haters, it spreads it. It spreads it. I see your hand up. And I was just listening, just before it came on, I was listening to oh my goodness, what's her name? She did a WNBA player did a Hall of Fame speech, right? And she called it the 3 frogs. And she's like, these 3 frogs was in a pit of depression. And when they was trying to get out of the pit of depression, but there's people who are already out of the pit. And they was like, yo, you can't make it. What y'all doing? Y'all stuck. Y'all frogs, you can't make it out of this pit. The first frog kept jumping. And people, each time they come up, like, you can't get out. I'm sorry. Boom. And then that frog eventually died, gave up and died. The second frog kept going jumping. Everybody, like, what are you doing? You're a frog. You can't get out. You can't do this. You can't do that. The haters start hating, like, nope, ain't gonna make it. And then that frog gave up, eventually died. The third frog was like, kept going. And each time the haters kept coming. And the closer you get, the more the haters kept coming. Oh, you ain't gonna do this, you ain't gonna make it. And then finally the third frog got out, right? And it's like, yeah, I'm out of this depression pit. I'm out. And then everybody starts saying, well, how'd you do it? It's amazing. It's impossible. How did you do it? And the frog's looking around. And then they realized the frog was deaf. The frog never heard the criticism. And she was like, that's how I made it throughout to become a Hall of Famer. The criticism was always there. She said, I never paid attention to it. It fell on deaf ears. See, some of y'all too worried about what somebody says, what somebody gonna do, who's saying this, how I'm gonna look, how is this? Are y'all with me? You gotta decide what you wanna be and go do it. If you're gonna be an insurance agent, you gotta say, I'm a life insurance agent and this is what I'm gonna do. See, we keep talking about the financial services, one of the highest paid industries, but then some of us like, well, I ain't making no money. I ain't getting paid. I'm not there. That's true. Very true. See, I'm a very numbers guy. And Derek, you talked about it. You said, Eric, I opened my back office. But, on our call this Saturday, Derek, what did I do? I opened up my back office, right? Because I'm a numbers guy. So I opened up my back office and looked at the numbers. And sometimes I don't look at the numbers and I say, oh, shucks. Right? I said, oh, shucks. I looked at the numbers. I was like, oh, I had to tell the team, hey, y'all, that's on me. That was on me. Are y'all with me? So that was on me. Because that's what I got to do. I'm required to and I look at it, if I'm going to be a leader, I got to help lead people to the bank. I can't tell y'all get excited and don't lead you to the bank. It's exciting, the knowledge we get, but it's even more exciting when we get a check and maybe lead you to the bank. Are y'all with me? Yes or yes?
Yes, it is.
I don't want to call myself a financial service agent or all these things, and when my finances don't look right. Are y'all hearing me? As an entrepreneur, sometimes your finances don't look good in the beginning. Sometimes you are everything. You are accounts payable. You are accounts receivable. You are marketing. You are payroll. You are HR. See, Derek gave an HR story. He said, I'm HR, which means I'm out there recruiting. And in the middle of my recruitment, the guy fell off the wagon. He was on the phone. He was like, hey, what's going? He clicked over and never came back. Or maybe it was a Zoom, never came back, right? So sometimes you have those issues, but you're HR in the beginning. See, so you got to be able to keep growing and keep going and keep growing and keep going. And one of the things when I shared my numbers to my team, I'm like, hey, y'all, this is not fair. Me as a leader, this is not fair for me leading the team this way. See, because here's the flip side. I was talking about just my agency, but I got 6 other agencies, EDs, executive directors, that I get compensated from. So although my agency right now wasn't on point, I still got compensated from the other agencies, but that's not fair to my agents. Are y'all with me? See, because I could be like, oh, Eric, you still making money because you got other agencies. Yeah. But that ain't why I got, I personally sponsored Derek. I personally sponsored Marcella. I personally sponsored Stephen Short. I got to make sure I have a responsibility to them. Are y'all with me? Even though I didn't personally sponsor Tony Burke, I feel like because of the personal sponsor, I feel like that's my personal responsibility to make sure Tony Burke makes money. I personally sponsor Isaiah Robinson, who's on his line. So I got a responsibility for him to make money, not just for me. I personally sponsor him. See, some of y'all don't, I'm saying some names so y'all can catch where I'm going. Ms. V on the line is a personal sponsor to me. Ooh, see, right there, that was a trading right there. Ooh. Okay, let me get y'all a training list. I'm gonna look at the list of some of the people on the line. CC Cooper, personally sponsored to me directly. Okay, let's see something here. And sorry if I shot your name, sorry, because some of y'all ain't supposed to be on the line. But Miss V, Uncle Jock, Isaiah, Derek, Marcella. Ooh, let me see. Okay, anybody else? Stephen Short. Stephen. That's 7 people on this line that are directly that I recruited into this industry or to this company. Maybe not the industry, but this company. How many of y'all got 7 people that you personally sponsor on the line? As Myron Gold said, well, I wish I had some help in here. See, I'm giving y'all the gold. That's a secret. Are you making sure the people that you talk to get to the places, get to the fire? Takesha said, this is the fire. So I got to do whatever I got to do. If I showed y'all my text message, I got to make sure the people that I am responsible for do the best I can to get them to the fire. So I'm not trying to say it's a brag. I'm trying to say, hey, y'all, where's your personal sponsors? Are you taking responsibility? So now, even though he's not personally sponsored, I take responsibility for Tony Burke. He's in my agent. Are y'all with me? That's like, so Tony Burke is like a brother to me now. So that's like my responsibility there. Did y'all catch that? I know somebody who does a really good job at it. I can say a couple people, Uncle Jock tries to make, I can look back, I can say who's been sponsored by Uncle Jock. So let me see. If I go, who's been personally sponsored by Uncle Jock, shout out me if you're personally sponsored by Uncle Jock. I can see.
Eric.
I see Ashley, right? I see Tammy, Tawana. Are y'all catching that? See, he's making sure some of the people that he's personally sponsored gets on the line. So that's a nugget right there. Tomorrow, make sure y'all get online. So I know y'all came for that, but I'm telling y'all that's a golden nugget. You hear Dr. Teresa come on all the time. Yeah, this is the person might come on. This person I'm sponsored. I got Frank. I had to reach back out. You hear her making sure that her people stay close to the fire, because it's not just about her. She wants to bring a team to the bank. Are y'all with me? How cool is it? Y'all, we just seen Frank cross over $1 million. Okay, maybe everybody's not gonna get to $1 million. But if all your people you're personally sponsored are doing 200,000, which is very possible, they can do that. You can do $100,000 on your own pen. See, I love it. This is an industry on your own pen. If you locked in, you can make $100,000 on your own. But let me ask y'all this question: part-time, spare time, or full-time? If you got a team of people doing 200,000, and you say, "Hey, y'all, let's go to the Bahamas for let's take a cruise, and it's gonna cost us about $1,000." You got a team of people making 20 grand a month, and you say, "Hey, y'all, we're gonna take 5,000 this month, and we're just gonna go to the Bahamas and have a great time." How many of y'all think that would be a fun trip? See, it'd be a real fun trip when everybody's got money, and we can say, "Hey, y'all, this is where we going." And do y'all realize when you do that, then everybody else on the outside are gonna start saying, "Oh man, y'all rolling like that. That's how y'all get down." Woo! You know what? They're gonna want to be a part of that. Are y'all catching it? And it becomes an ongoing thing, an unstoppable machine. That's what we're creating here. So I want y'all to understand that's what we're creating here. You know, we want to show people how to get some money, get paid, so now they can go to the next level. So anyway, Derek, I only brought that up because Derek mentioned I shared, the numbers with him, and he said it changed the game. I had to say do the same thing. I gotta review my business, review myself. I gotta check myself. So it's not about me trying to check Derek. It's about Eric trying to check Eric. Are y'all with me? Because Eric checks Eric, Eric is going to make sure Derek is going to be okay. See, that's what the leaders got to do. You check yourself and make sure your team is going to be good. It starts with checking yourself, not checking other people. Ooh, hope y'all got that. See, this ain't a job. On a job, the manager, the supervisor got to check the everybody else, right? Or the director, or the boss, whatever you want to call it. Nah, check yourself. And in part of checking yourself, we are business partners. See, I'm a partner with Derek. So if I'm checking myself, I got to do my job to make sure I'm helping my partner. Make sense? So with that being said, I want to share something with y'all. We're talking about events. We're talking about, okay, Eric, oh, that sounds good, but I need to make some sales. Cool. Yes, you do. How do I need to make some sales? I don't know nobody. Anybody ever heard that before? I know y'all ain't did it, but have you ever heard it? I don't know nobody. Raise your hand, shout it out. You ever heard somebody say, I don't know nobody?
All the time.
Me.
I don't know nobody. Y'all want me to give y'all the golden Erik Robinson ironclad system to how you can find somebody, how you can turn a nobody to somebody, to everybody. Y'all ready? Here we go. I'm going to share something with y'all. This magic trick. Somebody said, if the magician tells you the trick, it ain't magic anymore, right? So I'm gonna give y'all a magic trick. Let me know if y'all can see my screen.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I learned this magic trick from, I don't know, I think it was Susan or Gertie. One of them taught me this magic trick. We was in a meeting one day and we were doing our office hours and I got this magic trick. They said, Eric, you can go on Facebook. Facebook? What? I'm on Facebook all the time. Like, what are you doing on there? They said, Eric, go on Facebook, click on search. Search the word events. You click on Facebook events. See, Takesha, she hosts events, but I'm going to give y'all a cheat code. Here's a guaranteed hack code for people like, I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody. Where the bodies at? I don't know. I'm going to show you where the bodies are buried, okay? But they still alive. This is a live graveyard. They're not even dead. They just are here. You click on events. And you can even click on this button that says my location. All right, boom. Events. Oh, so it's already got events in my location. Look at this. I ain't got to do nothing. I start scoring. Now, these like Martin Lawrence or different stuff, but I'm going to type in my city. My city, your city, shoot city. Okay, you know what? Stop. So look at these events in my city. Ooh, the farmers market. All right. Community conversations. Ooh, do y'all think it's going to be some people at the community conversation? That's tomorrow, 7 o'clock. I can go there for free and start doing what? Passing out my business cards, talking to people. Hey, you know, I'm a life insurance agent. Boom, boom, boom. This is what I do. This is what I do. Woo! The wine festival. Do you think people who go into a wine festival got a little bit of cash? At least they think they got cash. I know my city. My city, those people think they bougie, okay? So if they bougie and they at the wine festival, they think they got some money. Guess what I'm going to be at? The wine festival passing on cards. You think I can find one or two people who may say, hey, yeah, give me a call? They say 5,000 is going to be there. 6,000 is going to be there. Oh, that already passed. Yep, I think that I remember saying that. That's what I was telling you. Remember, I was telling Zay. I said, Zay, we went by the town center. I said, you could be at the town center. I didn't know what's going on. They had it blocked off. And I was like, I just drove by. I said, man, Zay, there's an event right there. But if I would have known, bam, there you go. Bowie International Festival. Oh, all our common stars. That's already passed. Okay, so don't get excited, Eric. All right. So now I might say, you know what? Okay. Bowie, that's just my city, but what's going on in Washington, DC? Let's see, is there anything going on in DC? What's popping in DC? What's popping? Woo! There's an Indigenous People Day Trail of Truth. So they popping right here. DC Lunch Cruise. So I might, hey, that's April 2026. Oh, they way down the road. November, exotic painting. I might go to I ain't gonna do the exotic painting, get in trouble. I only have one wife. So you got to pick and choose. Know who you are. Are y'all with me? But there's different things. Trick or treat, drink. Oh, the party goes, they put their stuff out there. Christmas, are y'all catching that? Like you can find some things. The DC, the candlelight, okay. Some sophisticated people. Ooh, and you just keep going until you figure out what it is. Ooh, look at this right here. The Shutterproof Walk. What? I could go down there this Saturday while they walking around. They got 40 people gonna be down there walking. Are y'all catching it? See, so maybe, look at this one. November, the Women's March. Oh man. You know what we do for women's? Black Lives Matters Plaza? What? I'm there. Why? Because it's going to be a whole bunch of women marching for something. I don't know what they're marching for. But guess what? I'm going to go down there, meet me some women. Right? Meet me some women, see who's it, see these women, what y'all talking about. But you can just find events from places and places and places. Do it yourself, home and garden. Ooh, some DIYs. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, look at this. This one's sold out. The Whispers, what? Boney James, oh, that's concerts. But, you can find things. Oh, I didn't realize you can start craft, game, food, health, self-care, home and garden. Oh, you got the things, professional networking. Oh, okay, you know what? Now, I'm learning as right in front of y'all. Professional networking. Le Mans LeBlanc, that's Italian, okay? So maybe I might do some Italian. The Women's Energy Summit Awards. Wow, that's in Beirut. Oh, shucks. All right. Well, anyway, you gotta be careful when you choose your locations too. Okay. But y'all picking up what I'm putting down. At some point, you can start to look for events, And then there's a thing called Eventbrite. That's just on Facebook. You can go to Eventbrite and find events, people posting events. But I want y'all to understand, you can start to create your own storm. Are y'all catching that? Yes or yes?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
See, you don't always have to be the one to host the event. You can, but there's events all over. I mean, right now it's football season. You go to your local high school. There's high school football game any Friday night lights. Go to your local high school game. What is it going to cost you? Between $5 to $10? And you go out there. Mom, you see people, little kids. We are talking. You can go to parks. The weather's nice, depends on what city you're in, right? You can go to your local parks. Some events are online. You got church events. Hey, you can go type in any kind of church functions. You just heard Troy been telling people, come on out, y'all, come on out. We marching, right? Come on out. We got a parade going on. So events are where people are. You can go where people gather. So I'm showing y'all some hacks to how you get leads. Here's another hack. You can actually go out there to daycare centers. Like find lock in. Eric, I got kids policies here. Derek talked about the policies for the kids. Tawana talked about the policy for the kids, right? Well, guess where you can find kids at?
Daycare centers.
Daycare centers, elementary school, private school, public school, private schools. You may say, hey man, little Johnny going to this private school. Maybe I go to the school. Hey, when school lets out and the parents in line, hey, you know, by the way, we got heard my man. Well, Eric, are you allowed to do that? I don't know. Go find out. See, we're entrepreneurs. Once you know what you do, your job is to get the word out. So here's the problem with that. Most people don't know what they do, and they don't want to say what they do. They want to be a handyman or a jack of all trades, a jack of Jill of all trades, and y'all don't want to say what you do, so you're not locked in. So now it's kind of hard. Your brain can't go to work for you. Let me share something with you. Here's how the subconscious mind works, okay? You can do your own study, but I've done a lot of studies. When you tell yourself what you do, your subconscious mind can now do things without even thinking about it. It just automatically comes second nature. We call that second nature. Breathing is second nature. Because I tell my subconscious mind every day, I want to wake up. I want to breathe. I want to stay alive. Okay, you want to stay alive, Rick? Yes, I want to stay alive. So the subconscious mind does things like breathing. It does things like eating when you're hungry. Are y'all with me? It does the natural things. It doesn't run in front of a speeding car. Why? Because you probably get hit and you may not stay alive. So your subconscious mind is keeping you alive. Are y'all with me? Without you even having to think about it. So why don't you program yourself that you're a life insurance agent, and your subconscious mind can now think about how to keep your life insurance business going. It'll start doing things naturally. And you start going to places. Ooh, look at all those kids over there. I'm at Chuck E. Cheese. Some of y'all can become a Chuck E. Cheese expert, right? Man, Chuck E. Cheese, people still go to Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know, maybe Jeepers, whatever it is. Party Zone. Guess what? I go to Party City. Hey, manager Party City. Hey, you know what? When you see people having these birthday parties, hey, let me give my card. Boom, boom, boom. Are y'all with me? My son said, I was just emailing the principal at my former school. Guess what? About scheduling a day. Principals at every schools. Principal kind of runs the school. Guess what? You see elementary school. Hey, principal, next time y'all have a parent-teachers meeting, you might want to come talk to the parents about financing their kids' college education. Yeah, she got to be smart. Let me come talk to you about life insurance. Huh? We don't want you born putting our people to sleep. Oh, nope. But let me talk to you about financing your kids' college education. Oh, sure, please. I'll pay you to come talk to my people about financing their college kids' education. Why? Because it makes me seem like a good principal that I'm now giving y'all some opportunities to show how to finance your kids' college education. I seem like a good principal offering a solution to my kids. Are y'all picking? Oh, some of y'all ain't catch that. Type in the chat if y'all caught what I just said. I just gave y'all a golden nugget. See, because I'm a life insurance agent, my brain is starting to think about ideas. I'm just giving you ideas thrown out there. So with that being said, I'm going to turn it over the next couple minutes. I want some of y'all to get some ideas. Now you're a life insurance agent. What's some ideas if you're using as a target market, using some of these marketing things like tax-free retirement, infinite banking concepts, what do you call those other things? The $1 million baby concept, right? Home protection. What are some ideas y'all can think of? Let's talk about it. Throw them out there. Come on out. Talk to us. Tawana.
Now you just woke me up because I have my husband's side of family, they're all a bunch of educators. actually my niece's husband is a vice principal at a school, but they weren't listening to me at the time. So now I'm gonna have to make my way back around and see if I can get them to open up another way. So that's a great idea.
Yeah, PTA meetings. Hey, can I come talk to the PTA? Put me in touch with your PTA president. Hey, you just call the school up. Hey, school, you know what? Can I who's in charge of your PTA? Right? I would do it right now if I had enough time. I just call those random schools. Just like, hey, you know what? Next PTA meeting, I got a special way. My name's Erik Robinson. You know, I'm an executive director with the Spirit Financial. I'm an insurance agent with Spirit Financial Group, and we got creative ways to show parents how to finance their kids' education. Is this possible? I can speak to the parents during PTA meeting, your next PTA meeting. We're talking about financing their college tuition, right? Y'all want your kids to go to college, don't you? Yeah, of course, that's what we do. What y'all got anybody talking to them about how to finance the college tuition now? They're only in second grade. Ooh, this is where you got to start. I know. I wish somebody come talk to them. All right, I need to come talk to them. I just need about 10 to 15 minutes, okay? Y'all give me 10 to 15 minutes on the next program. Bam, great, sure, come on up. Boom, boom, boom. I even buying pizza, right? When's the last time y'all PTA meeting had some food? Oh man, we got some stale donuts from the grocery store. Right? They bought them last week. They said we're gonna get them grocery store donuts. Oh nah, I'm gonna get them something nice, right? I'm gonna give them some fresh donuts, some coffee, some things. Oh yeah, they're gonna love you. Employee retirement plans, insurance company. Hey, employee, who's doing your employee retirement plan? Do you mind if I come talk to you? Oh, we got somebody doing that. Oh, they don't do it like I do it. They don't do it like I do it. Really? Did they give y'all? They give y'all the Ruth Chris gift cards? Ruth Chris gift cards? Ain't no anybody. What? They don't. Your person don't be giving y'all the Ruth Chris gift cards every time they come speak? No. Who do you? What do you like? You don't like the Ruth Chris? Where you like to go? Ooh, I like to go to the Palm. I like to go to. I like Ben and Jerry's ice cream, Haagen-Dazs, whatever. Oh man, I got gift cards for you. You let me come talk to them, and I got you taken care of. See, you might have to butter the gatekeeper. Y'all with me? But how many of y'all willing to butter the gatekeeper? They put you in front. Like, if you get one deal, what can one deal pay y'all? I know some people are watching us on TV land or Zoom land, but Zoom land, guess what? As a life insurance agent, one deal can make a couple of $1,000s, right? Somebody rolling over their 401k. I've seen people roll over a 401k plan and make 20 grand with one deal, one rollover. $30,000 with one rollover. We got a gentleman in our company. He's getting rolled over. He got like $11 million worth of money rollover. They're saying that one deal can make him $500,000. So do you think it's worth a Ruth Chris gift card and you can make $5, $10, $20, $30, $40,000 on that one deal? That's just if one person says yes. Are y'all catching that? What is it worth in marketing? You might got to go to 5 schools. Okay, you're sitting around doing nothing anyway. Are y'all with me? If I got to go to 5 schools in a month just to get one deal and make 10, 20 grand, is it worth it? So you're making 10 grand, you do that one time a month, that's $120,000 a year just with one deal a month. If I do that twice a month, guess what? That's $200,000. I just turned a $200,000 income. But Erik, I had to go to 5 schools to make 200 grand. Well, guess what? You ain't making 200 grand and you're doing a whole lot of work right now. So I'm trying to get y'all ways. Churches, oh my goodness, church events. Hey, there's a whole bunch of churches in most cities. Non-denominational, denominational, Spanish, white, black, you know, it doesn't make a difference. Muslim, mosque, you temples. Are y'all catching that? What we have services all people. Youth sports, oh my goodness, youth sports programs always doing fundraisers. How many times do y'all want to eat that Joe Corby's pizza, right? Y'all ain't eating, y'all, they doing pizza fundraisers. Come on, man. Girl Scouts, cookies, they doing all these fundraisers and stuff. Buying candy, chocolate bars, raising your blood pressure, adding weight. How many chocolate bars are you gonna buy? Are y'all with me? How about we do a fund? Y'all stop that fundraiser. I'm gonna do something and I'm gonna pay the funds back. When somebody, y'all bring this thing, I'm gonna raise my own funds for y'all church, organization, youth program. Are y'all with me? You put me in front of your I'll pay you a couple $100 to get in front of the group and speak. Why? Because I know if I get in front of that group, woo. Just giving y'all some creative ideas. So with that being said, it's Money Making Monday. Let's get to Making Monday. We don't have Rita here for the recap. So, senior citizen. You talk about oh my good. Y'all, I got to go. Y'all team, I got to go. Troy, I'm turning back over to you, sir, because I'm getting too fired up. We're going ready for the recap with Troy again.
All right, all right. And thank you for all of those amazing tips and all of those amazing nuggets. We know how we do it right now. This is the recap relay. And we're going to start with the baton being passed to our number one first leg, none other than Miss Marcella Braggs, all the way out of Texas. They got some runners down there too, for real.
Yes, yes. Eric, that was awesome. And when I tell you now, you really got wheels turning. But one thing I can say is that money is a universal language that, everybody loves to hear about ways to add extra income. So that was one of the reasons I went to 7-Eleven. Today I'm gonna go to this little store where I'm kind of familiar with the owner over there, and just keep doing it. And while I've been driving, today was an off day, I'm gonna go to some of these businesses that have seemed to pop up out of nowhere and just go over there and see, can I get in to talk to HR people over there, or at least get a business card and pass the information on. So that's gonna be my money making activity for today.
Right on in. And we pass the baton to Dr. Teresa O'Day. Second
Oh my
leg ready.
goodness, Mr. Eric, thank you so much. You, like Marcella said, you just had the wheels turning now. College coaching, I know I have a certification for that. I got to go dust it up and talk to kids about, or talk to parents about college planning. And today's holiday, guys. Teachers at home. Some gonna be going shopping. So drop by, stop by. I know I have, appointments lined up, but this evening I'm gonna stop by, drop by. Talking about events as well. I tell you, last week I got a recruit, and then he is a superstar for me from an event that I attended. So I love events. This past Saturday, I was there. It was Ubuntu, African Network Marketing, and they allowed me to speak for 2 minutes. And I'm telling you, I got a bunch of contacts from there. We got to, go out in the community and open our mouths. Thank you so much, Eric, for reminding me and just giving us all these great tips on how to get leads. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, all right. Takisha Carr,
Thank
third
you.
leg.
The same wind that blows out a candle spreads a wildfire. That was like mic drop. I got so much out of it, and literally the events that you're talking about doing, the places that you're reaching, that's how we're building business over here. Some of the things that I talked to my team about, just getting out to where the people are, changing the conversation. Not always, doesn't have to be a life insurance approach. I had the lady that came and got something off the table yesterday. They said that she told him, she was like, "Oh, Keisha look like she's doing good. Maybe I'll join you guys," and picked up some stuff. It's just about being present. Sometimes just your presence means enough. If you continue to be present and show your face and communicate with the people, network, that's where you're going to build your business. Your network is your net worth.
All right, all right. Is that it and that's all for you?
That's it, and that's all.
All right, all right. Money.
I've listened to everything, but it's something that I learned when I was in the mortgage business. When I first started, it always says this: a business has hours. An entrepreneur is never open, and he's always at work. And his business is always open, and he's always working. So if you saying you're a business person, that puts a limit on you. When you're an entrepreneur, you're always open. Everywhere you go is opportunity. Even if you standing there with somebody in the supermarket, and you're getting, if you at the gym membership, if you're at somebody else's business, You always promoting yourself and moving first because that's what entrepreneurs do. You have a business, you have a limitation. When you say you're a business owner, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm always working. I'm always open. I'm like 7-Eleven, like what 7-Eleven say, I'm always open and every day I'm always open. You always open. You always working to improve your thing and do the most for you can do to improve everything. That's what I was getting out from everything that because some of the things that Eric was talking about, that's why I used to do in the mortgage business. If you seen me, you would have to know everything I talk to and talk to everybody I've talked to my business. I'm promoting myself. That's what I did. Even to be in Staples. I'll talk about this thing. I'll tell you about a printer. Also, hey, you know something? You know I do life insurance. And I'm a financial expert. If you need any information, here, take my card. Here, you can speak to me. That's something that you do all the time. That's being the difference between being a business owner and an entrepreneur. That's all I wanted to say, brother.
Beautiful, beautiful. Danny Hill gets the next leg.
Grand Rising, family. Real quick,
And rising.
what stuck with me is be deaf like that frog. Be deaf to criticism. There's a bunch of negative criticism out here. Be deaf like that frog. And I do want to say, art is giving us free knowledge. The only thing we gotta do is pay attention. That's it. Thanks, Art, for the nuggets.
Right, all right. All right, all right. Beautiful, beautiful. We thank you for that leg. And do we have an anchor leg? Who is taking notes? Who is taking notes today? And I know Derek Holston's always taking notes. Is there anybody else that would like to volunteer to take this anchor leg and bring it home? Going once, going twice. We're gonna see. We're gonna see who's really in the game, who's really participating, who's really trying to win. Somebody's taking notes. Who's willing to take a stab at it? Who wants to bring this anchor leg
Tony
home?
Kirk looking like he want to.
Who's that?
I'll just get ready to type a message. Can't nobody match Rita Brown. Don't even try.
But you can still give it a shot, Tony. Go for it.
Give it a shot.
Man, listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. While this meeting is going on, I answered the phone to do a pop-up event at the Latino having a farmers market every Saturday up to November the 2nd. So I answered that call, and then I turned around and did an application while I'm sitting here in this group meeting. So I'm sorry. I was listening, but I wasn't taking notes.
All right, all right. Well, that didn't happen, but at any rate, we gonna do our best with it because Troy can't be timekeeper and take effective notes like Rita Brown anyway. But nevertheless, let's see. I think we started off with Dr. Teresa O'Day, just handling her activities and just bringing on new people all the time and always bringing them to this event. So one of the things you can take from it is bring people to this event and make sure that they're always staying plugged in and that they're close to the fire. Now, the second one is to come in with the right mindset. Brother Mr. Kamal always come in and he gonna tell you from the jump that he's gonna be the next ED. So if you're getting in the game, you know that's the end result, and that's what's going to give that legacy and benefit to your family. Make sure you come with the right mindset. NBT new business transmittals. Folks are putting in applications, doing the work and whatnot. And you know, if you put in a new business transmittal, that's how you're going to get paid. You're going to act like Miss Tawana Chisley, and you're going to jump off. You're going to come off the shy team, and you're going to actually get busy and start making some things happen. All right. Miss Angela, she got started. She got contracted, and she's bringing in some new prospects. You're gonna stay. Let's see, staying close to the fire. Miss Tiffany, She talks about this vendor table. So she's making sure that she's getting to the events and they're doing some promotions. And Miss Ashley's going to remind you that she's going to always go to those things and she's going to start some green sheets as a result of going to those things. And she's of things. And then there's Mr. Derek Holston, who's just always just following the whole gamut of doing all the things he needs to do to keep himself active in his daily walk. And then we get to the man with the nugget bucket himself. The man with the nugget bucket, that is none other than our super ED, Mr. Erik Robinson. And he started off by saying, I am a life insurance agent. And he's big and proud about it. And he wants everybody to know who he is and what he does. And then he talked about introducing those three frogs, taking the mindset and the concept of the three frogs in the depression pit. Let your criticism fall on deaf ears. Let your criticism fall on deaf ears so that you can always continue to grow your business, even in spite of what somebody else may be saying, because obviously they're not in it like you are. They don't want to have the dreams that you have. They don't have the goals that you have. And the only one that's going to get there is going to get you to there is you and yourself. All right. Make sure that you're always in HR mode. And as you do that, also make sure that you self-check. Have the same wind, know that the same wind that blows out the candle will spread a wildfire. And let's see, although for all those folks that don't seem to have anybody or get new people that come into business and say that they don't have anybody, here's a way that our ED lays it out for us exactly how you can go from nobody to somebody to finding everybody. And with that being said, he led us to the prime example of just looking at Facebook or using social media, going to Facebook and just checking out the events that are in your area. And then all of the different ideas that come from that. Look for your PTA meetings, look for your daycare centers, look for your events that are happening at the churches and all around, and producing maybe the $1 million baby flyers to go to the daycare centers, the final expense flyers to go to the churches, the employee retirement plans and college planning. And with that being said, I think that was the best I could do. So it ain't Rita Brown, but hopefully you got a little something from it, because that's it and that's all. Hi. Peace of the Lord.
Troy, that was great. You did an amazing job, amazing recap, and everybody did. Joseph has a hand up. Let me make an announcement. Joseph, you can take us home. There's no CEO tap. The experience is recognizing the holiday. Team, we will have our leadership a huddle tonight. We will have our team huddle tonight with that. So team huddle will be tonight, 7 p.m. Great job, Troy. 7 p.m. team huddle. And Tuesday, tomorrow. Also, Atlanta. I'm coming to Atlanta. I'll be in Atlanta on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you know somebody in Atlanta, reach out to me. I'm going to be in Atlanta Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Probably leaving out Monday. But please reach out to me. Let's get together. Nicole, you and your team, but anybody, let me know. I'll be in Atlanta Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, leaving out on Monday. And with that being said, also, we're going to start after that. We're going to start really crushing up for level up. We got to start leveling up, level up, level. It's going to be off the chain. Level is going to be off the chain. So, that being said, y'all, I'm going to take it home. And I saw the hand up. You want to take us home, Joseph? You had a question, a statement? Or was that just like a
Thank you for raising his hand. There you go.
Hello?
Hi, sorry, this is Leticia. I'm not sure if maybe my name is showing up as Joseph. I probably haven't updated my my signing name. I hardly get the opportunity to join you guys. And I was just wondering, I asked a question and I got disconnected, so I don't know if the person replied to me or not, but I'm looking for members that are in New York. I live in upstate in Rochester. Is there anyone in this group that lives nearby or has a member that's near here?
All right. Leticia, Looking for Rochester. Any Rochester? Any New York Rochesters? New Yorkers. New Yorkers.
Takesha has somebody in Troy.
I'm about an hour from Buffalo Road, if that helps. That's probably a place people are more familiar with.
Letitia, do you know who your executive director is?
It's Femi.
Femi. Okay. Let's see. I don't
I
know.
know everybody that's in her downline in the back office, from her back office.
Yeah, but she may not have a big team, but she probably needs the upline. So we'll put the word out and see who we got. I don't know anybody in this group, anybody here. I don't know if we got any New Yorkers on the line right now. I do have a couple of New York people. They're more closer to New York City. But we'll put the word out.
Where's Troy, New York? Because that's where Takesha has somebody in Troy.
Is Troy anywhere nearby?
That's about 3 hours and a half from me.
Okay. All right. Well, come back tomorrow, Letitia, and we'll find out, okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have an amazing day on purpose. Love y'all. Peace. Oh, I ain't gonna say that. That's your line, Troy. You got me sick. Oh my goodness. Go.
Peace of the Lord be with you. Thanks for coming, everybody.